The full impact of China's re-emergence will be felt more than those of major powers before it. That the days of unilateralism are over. Bilateralism has its own limits, and as the COVID reminded us, multilateralism is simply not working well enough. The resistance to reforming international organizations compel us to look for more practical and immediate solutions. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the case for the Quad. The last 2 decades have seen a real transformation in India's relations with its 3 Quad partners, the United States, Japan, and Australia. I've had the privilege of being closely associated with each of these exercises. In the case of the US, this process started with President Clinton's visit in 1999 and accelerated once the Bush administration decided to remove nuclear impediments to serious cooperation. Nevertheless, there continued to be an overhang from the past on both sides. It has only been recently that we've been able to overcome what has been called the hesitations of history. Where the US, as an entrenched power, is understandably struggling is in respect of new manifestations of exerting influence and wielding power. It not only has the inherent vulnerabilities, but also structural constraints while engaging in these contemporary forms of competition. But what is important to recognize is that in its own unique way, the American polity is going through a serious introspection that could well result in a different method of engaging the world. Among its policy changes are a greater emphasis on burden sharing and an openness to partners beyond established relationships. Let's be clear that this is not just about the rise of another power, however major. We have entered a new phase in international relations, and the full impact of China's re-emergence will be felt more than those of major powers before it.